going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host, Terry. Welcome to the channel By the Dip. Guys, in today's video, we are going to talk about NIO and why I believe NIO is possibly on the road to $100. So we're going to get into a little bit of news articles and go over why is this stock possibly going to hit $100. As you can see, man, this thing has been on a tear. If we go here to the 1 month chart, man, this bad boy was down here into the $17 range, and now we're the whole way up. As you can see, it's up 54% in the past month, which is pretty amazing, actually. So stock is just performing really well, and there's a lot of great news behind it. So let's get in here to it. And here you can see where JP Morgan Bank says NIO upgraded by JP Morgan on the strength of China's EV market. JP Morgan analyst Nick Lai upgraded Chinese electric vehicle maker NIO to overweight with the Wall Street high price target of $40. And this was published on the 14th, so 10 days ago. So basically, guys, right now is if the stock is 27 and they're saying it's 40, then basically there's a lot of room to grow. There's still $13 of growth in there. But we're also talking about the future. If they're saying 40 now, and they can get growth like Tesla, and they keep producing out their good quarterly numbers, then there's definitely a good chance for this baby to shoot up. So here you can see shares jumped on Wednesday after JP Morgan analyst Nick Lai upgraded Chinese stock overnight, went from neutral to nearly tripled his share price target on a Wall Street high from $14. And if we get in here to the next thing, one thing I wanted to show you here is this was NIO's, in the 3 months ended NIO's delivery numbers. So here's a couple key things. NIO delivered 4,708 vehicles in September 2020, increasing by 133% year over year. So I think that's good, man. They've increased 133% year over year. So that is pretty good. So basically last year they must have sold around like 2,000 in September, and this year they sold 4,700. And it says here, NIO delivered 12,206 vehicles in 3 months, ending in September 2020, increasing by 154% year over year. So there's another plus, man. They are growing each month. They're growing each quarter. So these are all good signs of this EV company, man, taking off and possibly hitting that $100 range, because there's a lot of people out there, man, wanting to find the next Tesla, because, you know, Tesla's $400 and plus a share. So NIO right now is looking at 27, looking really attractive right now, looking really attractive. So here we go. NIO delivered 26,375 vehicles in 2020 total, increasing 113% year over year. And if we get down here, just basically here talking about how they delivered and year over year growth and things like that. And if we go here, one thing I really like about NIO that maybe a lot of people aren't talking about it, but I think we're going to get into that here, is that it's not that I like this company because they're not just like, what is the main thing people like about Tesla? It's not that they're just selling cars. It's that they're also into the technology business, which is also what NIO is doing. So that is why I really like this stock, and I honestly think this thing could hit that $40 price point. And if each month goes by, each quarter goes by, and they keep producing year over year better numbers and better sales, this thing could possibly hit $100. As you can see here, they have the NIO BAS, battery as service. They're selling batteries, so you can buy your NIO car. You don't have to purchase their battery. If you want to get a different battery, then you possibly could. You could do that. That's up to you. Here you go. You got NIO Power Innovation YouTube live stream workshop on NIO VP Shen Fi. You can watch that replay right here on their website. And they just talking about all their different cars down here. They got 3 different cars. They have a NIO house, an abundant joy of possibilities. And they have NIO Power, a holistic power ecosystem. And one thing that is also pretty cool that NIO has that I think is really interesting to bring up is that they have like kind of like a mini culture in a sense. to where like their dealerships is kind of like a cafe style, where if you're a NIO owner, you can go there and hang out and be part of the club. So you guys know, like, Jeep people, they always throw their hand up if they're on the road. And same with people that drive Beetle Bugs, you know, the Volkswagens, and people that ride motorcycles, man. If you're a motorcycle rider like myself, you always see another motorcycle, you put the hand down, man, just for the, you know, the throw your hand up another motorcycle, you know. So NIO is kind of starting their own trend as well, with that culture of like, hey, you got a NIO, like we can be friends kind of thing. And so that was kind of some of NIO's earnings and reports. And if you look here at Tesla, they had, you know, how their shares jumped up 5% for the 5th consecutive quarter of profit. So that is what we want to see from NIO. Can they go 5 consecutive quarters of profits? So that is what we want to see. So here it says, Elon Musk electric car previously reported deliveries of 139,300 vehicles for the period ending in September 30th of this year. So in 3 months, they basically sold almost 140,000 cars. And this here was for that quarter. So that's pretty impressive. So NIO is on the right track. They're not there yet, but they're $27 here today. And where Tesla is over $400 a share. So give this thing, you know, some time. I think in the next maybe 6 months, we could possibly see this thing hitting $40. And if we get a big surge, if they put out their fourth quarter numbers and they jump up really crazy and people's buying it, then, man, this thing could possibly get to $60, $75, possibly $100. So who knows, man? I may have to pick up a couple shares and just hang on to them. And I don't know, right now, kind of pick up a couple and hang them onto them for the long haul. Here's something I found pretty cool that I thought you guys would like, and if we keep getting here to NIO. Have you guys went on to the NIO Wikipedia? And I just kind of was reading through some of this stuff, but I thought it was cool because they have all of their models listed here. You have the EP9, which that thing is insanely cool looking. You have the EC6, ES6, ES8, and okay, yeah, they have some other pictures down here. They have an ET7, they have the ET Preview, and this thing here, man, is wild looking. It says it's a station wagon, but look at that thing, man. That if that's the way they're making their station wagons, like, sign me up. Sign me up. Look at these things, man. Sign me up if this is their station wagon right there. That thing is sick looking. Look at those cars, man. The ET right there. It kind of reminds me like a BMW in a sense. And here's their other cars. But yeah, man, like, look at that thing. Sure, that's definitely out of my price range. But anyway, man, that is pretty cool, man. These cars are pretty sick looking. But definitely wouldn't mind having either of them, to be honest with you. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. You have battery swapping. It has all their sales right here from 2019 and 20. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of crazy on the Wikipedia for NIO. It has a lot of information on here, which is really good. And if you go here just under the news, another big thing that NIO is doing that I think a lot of people is interested in Tesla for is that they're kind of working on self-driving chips, that autonomous driving. So I think that they're working on that, which we know, I think GM is working on that as well. So yeah, man, I think that is really good information for NIO that they could possibly in the future hit $100 if their monthly and quarterly sales keep going up. They keep getting good reviews by other banks, which is really good. Like JP Morgan Bank shot this thing up, was like 50%. So can you imagine they keep producing these numbers and keep getting these good articles out on them from, you know, like banks are very well conservative. And in order to get that from, you know, the big bank, JP Morgan, to get that this is a $40 stock, like that's huge. Like that is huge. So I think that'll definitely help the stock in the future. If they keep the sales, keep up with their technology is the key, and keep up that good customer service, man. A lot of people talk about the customer service that NIO has, which is a big thing, man. People want to buy a car, and they want to feel that if they have problems that they can go in and get service that they need. So guys, appreciate this video. You know what to do. Hit the thumbs up, join the thumbs up nation, and I will catch you in the next one. And remember to buy the dip.